Yo, what is going on, you guys? BashtianYgo here, and I'm back from I guess a small little hiatus, 2-3 days after the regional, guys. Took a little bit of a time to really much readjust, get back into the work mode of things. But you guys aren't here for that today, guys. We are going to be checking out some of the brand new Sky Striker support that was just released late last night. I actually thought it was just a Link monster, so I just made a quick post about it. It was actually 3, I believe, new support cards that we are going to be receiving for Sky Strikers. So I'm excited to see what this new support is actually going to be able to do. I'm already seeing right there we have a main deck effect monster, which I immediately hate because every single one that we have received so far, I mean, was it Maze of Memories that we received them? Absolutely terrible. They did nothing for the strategy. Now, I could be wrong, and they actually might be beneficial down the line, but Sky Striker is a spell-based deck. We need better spells, I believe. We need better Link monsters, which I believe we are going to be getting a new Link monster, which we actually did post the effects for already. So if you guys have not checked that out, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can get the community tag notifications. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. First, some Sky Striker. If you guys are Sky Striker Ray is Bay fans, make sure you guys leave a like down below and let's get into it. Coming up first, guys, we have a light level 1 machine, 500 attack, 1500 defense. It is called the Pillar of Future Cianos. Very cool name so far. All right, nice. Not a Sky Striker card. This card is always treated as a Sky Striker card. Well, there goes that. Alright, so this card is always treated as a Sky Striker card. That I don't like those little effects, because if they get negated, or your opponent has like a skill drain, or they imperm you, or they Veiler this, and you can't use it to go into your Link monsters, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, so great. It's also machine, so you can't really search it with Reinforcement of the Army. I'm already tearing this card apart, and we haven't even gotten to the effect yet. All we know is that it's not a warrior. Already kind of sucks because you can't search it with Rhoda. You're one searcher, which I think you can potentially search this with Engage, because it's always treated as a Sky Striker card, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, you can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card, same each once per turn, so hard once per turn for all of 3 of the effects. You can discard 1 spell, special summon this card from your hand. Alright. I mean, cool. At least I don't have to normal summon this and waste that normal summon. I can just go ahead and discard whatever spell I don't need. But I don't know. What spell would you not need? Eagle Booster, like multi-roll, maybe? I don't know. So cool. I mean, it can actually be any spell, which is nice. So if you happen to have a spell that's just not doing anything for you, just go ahead and send it to your graveyard. Okay, I mean, alright. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon 1 Sky Striker Ace Rose from your deck or GY. Also, you can special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except machine monsters, which I think is fine. If I'm not mistaken, Azalea should be a machine monster. Okay, cool. Yeah, Azalea is a machine monster, as are the rest of the Sky Striker links, so you're fine. Good to go. Good. Does not lock you out of anything crazy. Great, so you can banish this card, third effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, take 1 of your Sky Striker Ace Rose that is banished or in your graveyard, either add it to your hand or special summon it. Okay, so it makes Rose less bad because you can just bring it back with this one. I'm just trying to figure out essentially what are the benefits of running this over a second Rose. I guess this does get, if this card's normal special summon, you can special summon a Sky Striker 8 Rose from deck or graveyard, which is nice because then this lets you, it looks like Konami wants us to make Sky Strikers into a Link Climb deck, because we got a Link 4, we got a Link 3, we got Azalea, which is a Link 2, we got Zeke Link 2. So we're getting a lot of higher level links for the Sky Striker engines, engine, not plural. So it looks like that's more or less what Konami wants to lead Sky Striker into. But realistically, just the best way to play it is classic, you know, not combo, because it's not a combo deck, not combo. Sky Striker, just very much control, summon Kagari, whatever. If you have a Pot of Avarice, if you go in the grind game, which is cool, shuffle all that back, do it all over again. So I think that's still going to be the best way. But like I said, we still got, I believe, 2 more cards to go ahead and check out. Overall, not the worst support. I don't like the stats on the card, that it's a machine. I really wish it was a warrior monster, but I digress. Okay, let's go ahead and check out. So we got Sky Striker, Azalea, Temperance. So we got another Azalea card. That's interesting. So it is a Link 3 Dark Machine, of course. Left, bottom, and right 2500 attack monster. Okay, respectable stats. Great. So it's 2+ monsters, including a Link monster. All right. So you can already have a Link monster on board, and then you special summon this girl right here, and then she special summons a Rose, so you already have the Link 3 easy for you. So okay, this Link 3 makes this a little bit more applicable already, because it needs a Link monster, but you would have already need to have something. So you can actually go ahead and go this into turn 1, you normal summon Rose, Link summon into whatever, and then you have it in the graveyard. You can actually activate this girl's effect to special summon herself by discarding a spell, and then you special summon Rose back again from your graveyard, and then you have the Link 3 option for you. Okay, not bad. I'm seeing the lines here. I'm seeing the lines. It's not too complicated, but come on, give me some credit. So cool, let's get to the effect. It's, of course, when a Link monster must first be Link summoned. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. Cool. If this card is special summon, you can banish one spell from your hand or graveyard. It could be the one that we already discarded to special summon the other one from up top. So that's really not losing out on much, but it does take a spell out of your graveyard. Anyway, you can banish one spell from your hand or graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls with 2500 or less attack. Equip it to this card as an equip spell. Okay, so it targets, which is inconvenient, but I know all the Sky Striker stuff does target, so I understand. It would have been cool if it would have taken something with 2500 or more attack, because that way you can just crash into your, you can just beat over whatever else your opponent has with this card, and then you're good to go from there. Taking something that's 2500 or less, it doesn't seem like a fair trade-off, considering what you have to do, because then you still have the obstacle of having to deal with whatever other monster your opponent has on the board, which is inconvenient. But I mean, it's alright. It does get rid of an opponent's monster, but if you're really going through all these hoops to get rid of an opponent's monster that can be targeted, clearly it can be targeted, because this does target, it can be targeted, and it can be affected by monster effects, then why are you not just using something like Afterburner to just pop it, and you're good to go from, unless you're going up against Unchained and you don't want to pop their stuff. But if that's the case, then you're going to already have activated Soul of Rage to link off with your stuff regardless, so that seems very, very inconvenient to have to jump through all these hoops to do something that Afterburner does more effectively. And if you really want to take something they control, you just get into turns 2 and 3, and then you can activate Widow Anchor and do it regardless. So I'm not really seeing how this specific card is going to benefit Sky Striker players in the long run. Maybe I'm not seeing the line. If you guys see the line, please let your boy know. Let the community know. Let the BashtianYgo community know in the comment section down below. Let's learn together, because so far I'm not seeing it personally. Let's get on to that last card. Let's see if this one... Actually, no, wait a minute. When this card is destroyed by battle, I forgot the second effect. When this card is destroyed by battle, why is there not by card effect as well? Why does it have to be done by battle? Well, actually, you can crash. Okay, cool. You can special summon one other Sky Striker monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay, I like it. So it addresses the immediate issue I literally just had with the card. So you take whatever your opponent has that is 2500 or less, and then you crash into whatever your opponent has that's going to be a bigger monster, and then you special summon one Sky Striker monster from your hand or graveyard, which is gonna suck, because if you are summoning out Rose, you don't have that effect, the Ray effect, to quickly link off, right? I don't think Rose has that effect. Am I having a mental, lapse over here? I do not believe Rose has that effect, guys. If I'm wrong, please just roast me in the comments, and we'll leave it at that. But if it be Ray, it'd be a lot better. So why is it only Sky Striker, Ace, Rose support? Why isn't Ray not included? Ray is not only Bay. Ray is the main monster for Sky Strikers. It's a few things I have issues with. But okay, let's get into that last card, and we'll see maybe my prayers are answered, right? So it is a combination maneuver engage 0. Cool name. It is a machine light effect. Machine Link Light Effect monster, Link 2, 1500 attack, left and right arrows, takes 2 light and or dark monsters, so I think that's the same as Azalea as well. So alright, nothing we haven't seen before. Always treat as a Sky Striker card, whatever. Why does it have that? Why can't it just be a Sky Striker card? That's so crazy. You can only special summon this dude once per turn, cannot be used as a link material, okay? If this card is special summon, you can target one monster on the field with 2500 or more attack, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Okay, see, 2500 or more, higher big monsters. We need to get rid of big monsters. That's Sky Striker's biggest issue is big monsters. Well, not its biggest issue. It is just one of the big issues is that beating over big stuff sucks. Unless you have Hayata, you attack directly. You can hopefully hold off with that. Can we get a shuffler? Can we get something that puts our resources back? Something, and maybe it's in the second effect. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks and you have Sky Striker, Ray, and Rose in your graveyard, destroy all monsters. Okay, not finally. That's what I'm talking about, Konami. There you go. Yeah, all right. Let's go. Hell yeah. I like that effect. That is a good effect. I mean, finally, man. Okay, this last card is worth it. It's a Link 2. It doesn't take too many materials. You don't have to jump to any dumb hoops to summon this thing. It just can't be used as Link material, which that low-key sucks. But as long as you have Ray and Rose in the graveyard, and you just destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And then, okay, it has to be if this card attacks. It sucks you need to have both, but because of the payoff that you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls, this is great. This actually makes the other two cards completely irrelevant. I would not play the first two cards that were announced, but this is actually really, really good, guys. Okay, combination maneuver and gauge 0 has my attention, and we'll see what we can do with this. It kind of makes me want to cook up with some Sky Strikers again. I mean, it's kind of saucy. Just blow up your opponent's monsters and just keep going from there. The one thing that does suck, of course, is again, it can't be used as Link material. So realistically, what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to either area 0 to get rid of it, or you're gonna have to multi-roll to get rid of it. So that kind of sucks because then you can't recur back your Ray unless you just wait for your opponent to just beat the crap out of this card, and then you're good to go from there. But it's got some good things going for it. The first effect, that part just really sucks. It can't be used as Link material. But besides that, it is a decent effect, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The first two cards kind of underwhelming, but you guys pretty much get my full evaluation of what I truly believe of these cards. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Genuinely, the first two cards kind of let me down. But the last one is kind of saucy. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. The new Sky Striker support. We've been getting a lot of Sky Striker stuff, I feel like, recently, and I just want two things for Sky Striker. One, I need more spells. Just more spells. That's it. And two, I would very much like a card, preferably a spell, Konami, that just shuffles back the Link monsters in your graveyard or banished. Shuffle them back into your extra deck, and you're good to go from there. Or Sky Striker cards in general, if you don't want to do just the Link monsters, because if you do Sky Striker cards in general, you shuffle back. You can draw potentially out of it. That might be asking for too much. But just any way that we can go ahead and just put our resources back. We have this is the deck that grinds the most, but if we run out of Link monsters, it kind of sucks. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Konami, please hear my prayers. Winged Dragon of Ra, things like that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.